Evening, everyone. It's Vicky G. Welcome back to my tarot channel. So right now is Monday. It is nighttime, and I'm going to do our energy card reading. All right. So this is our energy currently. All right. So let's see. 1, 2, and 3. All right. So our first energy card here that we have is the indecision. All right. Which role to take? Options to be considered. And being a little bit confused. So our mind is a little bit clouded because we're not yet able to come with a solid decision about what we want to do. All right. Let's see if the next card is going to help us even further. All right, so the next card that we have is actually the victory card. All right, so this card here is symbolizing if we make a decision and stick to that decision, we are going to be victorious. So for example, if I decide to later on work on a paper that I have to finish writing, I will be victorious because I am putting the effort in accomplishing that goal. So if we have a goal in mind, right? Let's not just have the thought in our mind. You also have to take some physical action if you want to be victorious, all right? So it's not too late. You don't have to go to bed right now. All right? You can also take that time and dedicate it to something that you want. Take that effort. And then over here, this card here does show a broken heart. So maybe we could say to ourselves, oh, right now I don't feel too good. Right now I feel that my heart is broken. It could be either from other people, right? Maybe someone did something to us and we have a broken heart about it. So our broken heart is not letting us make a decision because probably we are thinking so much about it. But we did get the victory card in the middle, all right? So you can also be victorious. You can overcome this broken heart if you make a decision. And the decision is maybe I'm healed. My heart will no longer be broken, all right? So what steps are you going to take to amend that broken heart, all right? To feel better. All right, so I think I'm gonna continue with the energy card. See if I can do 3 more. Our emotions also could get in the way of us to fulfill that potential, right? So our emotions are holding us back. We're so caught up in our feelings that we can't make a decision about things, and we blame it on that. And then here we have the hostility card, all right? So right now, this is a constant defense, all right? So right now, pretty much, it's us, it's you, thinking and feeling that you have to defend yourself from others, all right? So this also could be an obstacle that's blocking you from making your decisions, right? Because when you feel that life is a constant battle, right, then which role do you take? Who do you trust? You're constantly having to guard yourself, right? You're guarding yourself, you're fighting, and it seems that you can't push through because there's obstacles in your way. The next card is that we have here is the door to value. All right. So this is also something that we have to reflect on. How is that door to value going to open to us? All right. How are we gonna open that wall? How are we gonna be able to receive that income that we want? To do more things in life, more positive things. And of course, in the end, when we do achieve that wealth, it's not just about you, it's also about helping the community too. All right, if that money just goes into your pocket, that money eventually could disappear. All right, so you have to continue with the flow of money. Once you receive the money, how are you going to share it with the world? If you share, then of course you will receive more abundance. But of course, it is nighttime, so this is something that obviously we are thinking about. How to increase value. And then the next card that we have is the temple path. Also, what this card here symbolized for me is being at peace, finding your own ground, and also being able to reflect on your life. All right, this temple card over here is a place that's quiet. It's a place that is alone. Maybe it's offering for you to retrieve somewhere special, somewhere that's beautiful, somewhere that you can feel at peace. All right, and we need peace in our life so that we can reflect, so that we can receive insight. Okay, I think I'm gonna continue with the energy card. All right, let me do 3 more. All right, so the next card that I have here is the walking away card. All right, so this walking away card came on top of the hostility card. All right, so sometimes if we're seeing that our surroundings was near us, our environment, if it's hostile, you could always turn your back and you could walk away from it. So before going to bed, think about how can you walk away from hostility? How can you bring more peace to your life? And then the next card here that we have is the appreciation. All right, this one came on top of the door to value. So appreciating right now what you have. So what you have right now is all that you need. And eventually what you want in life, more value, is not just going to benefit you, but it will also benefit humanity. Okay? And then door to value was under the victory card. All right? So you can be victorious. You could definitely gain access to that door to value. But all that comes also with appreciation. Appreciating everything that you have at the current moment. Appreciating life. Appreciating the food that you eat. Appreciating the people that are dear to you. Appreciating nature. Appreciating your bed, right? Where in the end, when you're tired, you got to lay down. So that's something that you could appreciate. And then the next card that we have is the feeling all tied up. So after this reading, if you made it through the whole reading, you still feel all tied up and you don't know what to do. All right, I'm gonna pull a different deck that can help answer this question here. Right? And you could say to yourself, oh, I could walk away from hostility. I could think about certain things that I could appreciate, but yet I still feel all caught up. All right? So maybe what can help us could be our purpose. All right? So when we have a clear direction and a purpose in life, that can help us untie the rope that we have created around ourselves. In the end, we're the ones that hold ourselves back. So let's see what messages we have from this card. 1, 2, and 3. All right, so the first card here that we have, being a builder. All right, being able to create things out of nothing. All right, using your hands. You could be using your hands. You could be using your mind. All right, so what is something that you want to create? So when we put action, when we do work, sometimes we do feel fulfilled. All right, so maybe what could be draining you, what has you all tied up, is that you're not building, you're not creating, you're not doing anything. And if you are doing something, maybe it's not enough, and maybe you could push yourself to do a little bit more. In my case, adding more words to that paper that I have started, right? On that essay. Then we have music, all right? Having that connection to music. Do I need to listen to music to feel more relaxed? Is music going to help me create? All right, they say music carry a lot of healing energies, all right? And then we have the environmentalist card, okay? So here is saying that maybe you could take some time to take care of nature. If you have plants in your home, do you have to water your plants? Maybe talking to your plants is going to make you feel a little bit happy. You could get a plant and just clean out the leaves, right? If it has like dust. How are you taking care of your plants? How are you taking care of your environment, the earth, all right? If you take care of earth eventually is also going to take care of you, all right? So these are some things that could help us so that we don't feel all tied up, and so that we could also gain clear insight, all right? Let's build something. Let's create something. Listen to some music while you're in that process. Music is going to help you think clearly, all right? And also appreciating your plants, taking care of your plants. All right, that's something that could probably pick you up if you feel a little bit stuck. All right, at the least. Oh, maybe let's just give my plant a little bit of water. Forgot to water my plant this morning. Let me just give it a little bit of water, even though it's nighttime. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I water my plant in the nighttime, just a little bit. All right, so crystals. So what are some crystals that will help us tonight clear our energy? I'll pick 3. 1, 2, and 3. All right, so here, this crystal here is the selenite. It says clearing the clutter. All right. So maybe clearing the clutter, throwing things out, cleaning your home. It is Monday, all right? Maybe that will bring a sense of accomplishment, all right? The more you clear your mess, the more energy you'll have, and the more you'll be able to bring new things into your life, okay? So the next crystal here that you have is Asuri. Says getting laser focus. Maybe I want to watch a show. Maybe I'm tired, I just want to go to bed. Before doing all that, focus. Maybe for 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Just putting that time and that effort into what you want. That's going to help you. And then lastly, we have the pink opal. Being kind to yourself, okay? Not beating yourself up. Doing what you're able to do, okay? It's not a race. You don't have to rush at it. Everything takes time, all right? So for 10 or 15 minutes, I am going to do this. And that's okay. Tomorrow is another day, and tomorrow you could add another 5 minutes. 5 minutes is too much, then add another 1 or 3 minutes into something that you want. But the goal is to be productive. Okay, you have to be productive so that you don't feel in the end all tied up. And this is also one of the keys, is being kind to yourself. You don't have to push yourself into extreme. You do what you are able to do at this moment. All right. So what do I have to do at this moment? Don't feel all tied up. Get up, get moving, and become laser focused. All right. So I hope you guys enjoy the reading. May you have a wonderful, wonderful Monday evening. All right. Don't forget to always, always, always work on yourself and love yourself. See you soon.